Something is leaking out of your face. That's what's actually happening. Your eyes are producing salt water and dripping it down your cheeks. Not because something got in them, not because they're dry, but because you had a feeling. Stop and look at how strange that is. You got sad, and your face started leaking. And here's the part that should genuinely stop you. No other animal does this. Not one. Dogs have tear ducts. Elephants have tear ducts. Your cat has perfectly good tear glands. They all use them to keep their eyeballs wet, and that is it. You can break a dog's heart, and its eyes stay dry. Out of every species on this planet, the only one that leaks from its face when it's sad is you. Which raises a genuinely uncomfortable question. Evolution is brutally practical. It does not hand out expensive, useless features. So what is crying actually for? Because it is not for your eyes. And the answer, when we get to it, is going to flip everything you believe about why you feel better after a good cry. Let's start with what's actually coming out of you. You have 3 completely different kinds of tears, and they are not the same fluid doing 3 jobs. Type 1, basal tears. These are on right now as you watch this. A constant, invisible film washing over your eye, keeping it from drying out and scratching itself. Boring, essential, and every animal with eyes has some version. Type 2, reflex tears. Onion in the kitchen, dust in your eye, a hard poke, and your eye floods to physically wash the invader out. Also boring, also universal. Dogs do it, cows do it, crocodiles genuinely do it. And then there's type 3, emotional tears. Nothing touched your eye, nothing is dry. There is no physical problem at all. Your brain received bad news or unbearably good news and decided to open the valve. That third type is the anomaly. And here's the fact that makes it a real scientific puzzle. Type 1 and Type 2 are everywhere in the animal kingdom. Type 3 appears, as far as we can tell, in exactly 1 species. So why did evolution build a leak that only humans have? Here is the leading idea, and once you hear it, you'll never see crying the same way. It comes from an evolutionary biologist named Orrin Hassan, and it starts with the one thing about tears everybody treats as an annoying side effect. Tears blur your vision. Think about what that actually means. The moment your eyes flood, you cannot aim, you cannot see a punch coming, you cannot fight, and you cannot run properly. You have, in that instant, disarmed yourself. Now, in the animal kingdom, most signals are cheap, so most signals are lies. Puff up your fur, look bigger, bluff. Anyone can bluff, but you cannot bluff a handicap. By flooding your own eyes, you are broadcasting something that costs you something real. I am not a threat. I cannot fight you. I am out of options. That's what biologists call an honest signal. One that's expensive enough that faking it isn't worth it. So under this idea, tears aren't leaking sadness. Tears are a message written in a language nobody can forge, which is a lovely theory. But does anyone actually receive the message? They do, and it's been tested in a slightly devious way. Researchers take photographs of faces, real people, real expressions, and they make 2 versions. In one, they digitally add tears. In the other, the exact same face, tears removed. Same person, same expression, same everything. Then they show them to people and ask, what is this person feeling, and would you help them? The results are consistent. The face with tears is judged as sadder, as more helpless, as needing support, and people report being significantly more willing to help, to comfort, to approach. The tears are doing work that the facial expression alone was not doing. And there's more. Adding tears also nudges people to see the crier as more trustworthy and more worth connecting with. So the signal isn't just received, it changes behavior in whoever sees it. crying reaches into another person's head and pulls a lever. Which brings us to the thing everyone believes about crying, and the place where the science gets genuinely awkward. You know the story. Hold it in and it builds up. Let it out and you feel better. A good cry is a release valve. Everyone knows it. Except when psychologists actually put people in a lab, show them a devastating film, and measure them afterwards. The people who cried report feeling worse than the people who didn't. Not better. Worse. Their heart rate and stress markers go up, not down. So they went bigger. A diary study tracking over 1,000 real crying episodes in real life. And there, only about 1/3 of people said they felt better afterwards. Roughly another third felt no different at all. And about 1 in 10 felt actively worse. So the release valve, the single most confident belief we have about crying, is, at best, a coin flip that lands wrong most of the time. But buried in that data is the thing that makes the whole story click. Because the researchers found one factor that reliably separated the people who felt better from the people who didn't, and it had nothing to do with the crying. It was whether someone came. People who were comforted, held, listened to, sat with, were the ones who felt better. People who cried alone mostly didn't. The tears themselves were never the medicine. The tears were the call. Being answered was the medicine. And suddenly, the whole thing lines up. Crying isn't a valve for draining sadness out of your body, which is why it so often fails at that. It's a signal built for someone else, an honest, unfakeable message that says, "I can't handle this on my own," aimed at the one species social enough to drop everything and come. That's why we're the only animal that does it. Not because we feel more than other animals, because we're the ones who show up. So the next time your face starts leaking, know what you're actually doing. You're not letting something out, you're asking for someone. And if you want more of these, there's a whole universe of why waiting. Subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.